Hello, it's Joel, Master Toymaker here at Ants on a Melon, and I'm really excited to be sharing with you our new modular Soul Sabers and Lumi Sabers, and a few really cool accessories, twist-on accessories that go along with these new modular Soul Sabers. So I've been working on this design since last fall, and yeah, I'm really excited to be sharing the results with you now. So what they are um, they're the same as our current Soul Sabers and Lumi Sabers, but the difference is that they're open on the ends. So this open end has threading there, so that allows you to attach different accessories to the ends of the sabers. So then you can light up your saber and then also send the light into another accessory on the end of your saber. So any of our existing accessories will work with these new modular sabers. So any products that you currently own will work with these. So we are offering them in 8-inch, 12-inch, 24 inches, and 36 inches in length. The Soul Saber will continue to sell in the 47-inch option as well, but these different Lumi Sabers all max out at 36 inches. And we've had some of our ambassadors create some really amazing effects using not only the short versions of these, but also the longer 36-inch versions of these. So there's really a crazy amount of different options that you have now with these different parts, but I'm going to get into showing you kind of these new accessories before I show you kind of the different combinations that you can create. So included with each modular saber is one of these plastic end plugs, and it has a reflective surface here, so this will twist into the end of the saber, and then you can see there's that nice reflective surface all the way down in the bottom side. So we're continuing to keep the light within the product and maximizing all the light as it bounces back and forth throughout the tube. Another thing I want to point out is these sabers are impact resistant. I'm putting a fair amount of pressure on it right now and it's not bending at all. We use these same plastic tubes for our lightsabers that flow artists use. So these are super heavy duty, will not break. If they break, let us know, we will replace them. So that's a nice feature as well. And if you're thinking, oh, well, if I'm connecting all these different parts, it might be a little bit weak or fragile. That's not the case. These are super strong and durable. So here's a cool part. This is called the inverse critter connector, and it comes in packaging that looks like this, and you get a couple O-rings in there, and those O-rings will go on the part. There are like recessed pieces of aluminum there. You can see there's an O-ring on that side, there's no O-ring there, but you can swap those different O-rings onto this part, and then what those O-rings do is they create better connections between the aluminum, or these different aluminum parts. So that's without an O-ring. It slides off really easily. This is with an O-ring, and it's a little bit, you hear it squeaking. And that's what I like to hear. Some people have a little bit of trouble with it, but after a few uses, it'll loosen up and be quite easy to assemble. So I recommend adding those O-rings on there. And so what you can do now is take two critters, and I'll swap this out onto one that already has a critter attached. And so now you could take a second critter and point it towards the other one. So, you know, with an RGB flashlight, you're a bit limited with the brightness in comparison with a white LED flashlight. So this will increase the brightness of a tube for sure. So I can shoot light both ways, and now I've got, you know, color mixing going on because both of these are on a rainbow fade. But if I go to the color white, then it's solid white and very bright. So this gives you a lot to play with. There's other things you can do. I could go with a red fade. It's hard to see with the lighting that I have here, but there's like a pinkish color here and a white color here. So you have this like really neat blend of the two colors mixing in the middle. So that's something that you could play with. Another accessory that we have that we're releasing with this new with these new adapters and Modular Sabers is the sparkler holder, and this is what the packaging looks like for that product. Here's what the part looks like, and you can see there's holes on the side. There's 6 different holes, and then you also have these little grooves here, and what those grooves are for poking. You can poke your sparkler wire through the hole and then bend it, and it meets in the middle, and then you can tie it off. And you can see the first one that I did here. So you could do 3 different sparklers on one if you wanted to. And if you're not quite sure what this would go to is actually the end of the saber. So a lot of light painters like to use sparklers on the ends of their tubes or lightsabers. It creates a really neat effect in the light painting if the sparkler is lit, and then it has the trail of different sparks coming off the end of the tube. So that's another option that we're now offering. That's a new adapter that we'll be releasing on May 16th. So one thing to point out is that it is open here. So if you are using this product, make sure that you're not static with the saber, that you're holding it sideways and letting those sparks fall off to the side. I wouldn't want those sparks to fall inside of your tube and cause damage to the product. So let's see. The other thing that I want to share, this is what I'm most excited about with these new modular sabers, and our ambassadors are going to be starting to share some of their work that they've been creating the last month or two. And it's really great to get all of their feedback and see their excitement level for the new possibilities that we're creating with this all new product here with these modular sabers. And the thing that we found is kind of the coolest is if you take a critter connector, that's a different product that we already offer, and this would normally be used for connecting 2 critters back to back. So I could put this in the back of the critter and then connect this one here, and then you could have like a double-sided lightsaber or a staff. So I'm going to take it out of the back and put it into the top of the modular saber. And now what I can do is hook up a second critter. And what we're doing, what we're calling this is critter stacking. Kind of coining that new term because we're stacking the critters in a sequence. So we're going to have 1, 2, and then I'm going to take another shorter Lumi Saber. This is the butterfly design. This is the honeycomb. And so I'm going to turn on one and turn on another. And then you can see that you could stack multiple critters, and then in your light painting, you're going to have not only different colors or a different color pattern, but also different texture. So this is going to be 6 inches here. It's an 8-inch. It's an 8-inch modular saber, but these stickers and the different hardware, the different parts block enough light where this is closer to 6 inches. So you're going to have a 6-inch space with texture, color. You're going to have a gap of about 7 inches. And then you're going to have another space with 6 inches of different color and texture. And some of the light paintings that our ambassadors have created using this technique are, in my opinion, just fantastic. And I don't know, it's just really, really exciting to see. So they're going to start posting their work this evening. And yeah, I'm really excited for you to see what they came up with. I think that covers pretty much everything. If there's any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And as a reminder, on May 16th, we're going to be releasing all these new adapters, including the adapters that I've already covered with the T8 tube holder, the T8 tube cap, the light painting blade holder, and the small tube holder. And then our entire line of new modular sabers, all these new lengths and options that are designed specifically for light painting. So May 16th, and I really appreciate you taking a look at the video, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, bye-bye.